I was 80.
It's me, Angelic Tarot 23. The spirits are talking about something right now. Just a little bit ago said, I am Draco. I know you. Died a long time ago. My death was brutal. And I was 80.
I'm making noise.
I do hear some kind of like vibration coming from like outside. Could be that. I kind of hear like a loud vehicle coming, or like in the distance. It's like defined. Like he could be like a skinwalker, and he could be like in somebody right now driving the car. His spirit. All right. I got my Alice in Wonderland deck. I'm gonna do a reading.
This is cursed land.
All right. Let's see. To begin, we have the Nine of Swords. That's
They blamed me.
some tension, built up anxiety with the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords stands in her power and speaks her truth. We have a King of Hedgehogs. King of Hedgehogs
Jeffrey.
rules with coin and material. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of Pentacles. Independently, everybody, kind of does what's best for themselves. They, we all like to give each other a helping hand, but when it comes to our own situations and protecting our own energy and our own property and whatnot, we must draw the line with certain things, put our foot down. It's necessary. So we must be understanding with each other when it comes to those types of things. We have stuck in suspension, hanging in limbo, wondering, waiting, feeling the stagnation, wanting to move forward but not sure how. We have some unholy dwindling. Somebody wants somebody else deprived of time, energy, attention, money, something like that. We have ego lessons. Somebody's about to learn an ego lesson for misusing and abusing their power, possibly. being guided to love by the universe. Somebody's being protected and steered away from danger. And we have manifesting, the Magician card, the Four of Cups. Somebody's tired of the same old, same old. They feel the stagnation. They feel the resistance from certain peoples to do like something new. And it's almost like they just can't. Sometimes people just literally can't, or they just may not, you know. You gotta fill in the blanks for yourself. If somebody's heartbroken, this emperor energies, they kind of have their own little empire that they rule. They're like above all the king energies, like they mastered all the energies of the king, and they're, you know, in charge of something.
Now.
And we have a Four of Swords here. This emperor is sorting things out for himself within his mind. He's going to do what's best for him at the end of the day. Because you shouldn't sacrifice your own happiness for anything. We have aggressive messages being received.
Who are you?
Incriminating truth about something. A typical Karen. Karens are fucking always bitching, right? What's Karen bitching about now? At the roots of what Karen is bitching about, are her intentions good? That's what everybody asks themselves. And we have a creative message being delivered or received about a Two of Cups committed relationship, to where two people, you know, commit to giving each other attention. Like, people don't even like think about things they don't want to think about. So if somebody like finds themselves caring to think about you, that's positive. That means there's some kind of chemistry, some kind of connection in some way. Some people are like just meant to be our friends because they get us. And since some people just are the oil to our water and they don't ever get us. Just the way it is. This is why your soul tribe will become most important to you.
The forest is home.
And then we have the Page of Hedgehogs. That's very good points being delivered. It's the little things that matter at the end of the day for anyone. Somebody is feeling regretful. As they focus in the details, they kind of notice what they were ignorant to. Sometimes it's okay to be ignorant to certain things. Sometimes the universe will literally keep you ignorant to certain things so that you aren't hurt inside. And then when the time is right, the universe will allow you to understand what's really going on. This is why sometimes you'll feel that stagnation, that resistance, and you're knowing there's something out of your control that's going on.
You'll never escape
and
me.
You just can't do anything about it. You have to wait for the universe to catch up, or for God to get certain people to catch up. That's what I mean by the universe catching up.
Children around you.
But certain people just aren't ready to take in or understand certain things until like their brain is in the right place at the right time. Because nobody really wants to give their fucking time and energy to anything that's not important to them.
River.
So you won't give a fuck about certain things until the universe forces you to give fucks about certain things. So it must be extremely important when the universe is forcing you to give fucks about certain things. The universe knows you don't really want to give fucks, but they're like, oh, listen, your ancestors and your angels and God, they're like, listen, no, you want to get fucks about this. Serious. They're like, I think, I hear your thoughts all the time. I'm always watching over you, and I looked ahead to the future. You want to know about this stuff. But if you're not listening to your ancestors and the universe, you don't hear them because they're not actually talking. I mean, sometimes they will send people to deliver you messages. They're literally like God's chosen people, and they are like connected to some greater source, you know, and they just by the ways of the universe get sent your way, and they just have the right answers for you. They just got the right shit, and it's like magical and you know, like eye-opening, and then you start seeing life in whole nother ways and stuff. Even if that person is only like a page, like some people can just come in your life with just like a couple of pages, like a quick chapter to the greater story. Like this can be like this person that God sends in, or the universe sends in, whatever you want to think of. But when that person comes in and they deliver this message or information or point out certain things, and then they move on, they leave you to like really like think about things, and like you start just moving different. It changes the whole story then. Like you could go for a whole 10 chapters before you even go back to anything to do with that character again. But just because that character only shows up like 1 or 2 times doesn't mean that character didn't bring some importance. Yeah, see, your ancestors, they see what's inside. You ever watch the paranormal investigator shows, and they'll catch the orb on the video and it goes right into the guy? Like, that's the spirit going within you, and like they're like scanning your brain and your body for problems. Again, if you don't talk to your ancestors and believe in that shit, you can't access the types of gifts and blessings that they bring you when you speak to them.
Bad things happened.
All right, so we have a bit of truth being delivered that's of importance by somebody who is divinely partnered up. Like the universe knows divinely these two like go together. It just makes sense. It's like a chemistry thing. Somebody, you know, like when you have people, like you don't want to have problems with certain people. Like you like them. Like it's not like there's any reason they've given you to not like them. And you feel the chemistry. You like them more than other people. But some people will come in and try to like ruin that for whatever the fuck reason. Everybody has their own reasons for doing stuff like that. It just makes you wonder, like, why? Why are they doing that? And then sometimes if you want to give it your time to go down the rabbit holes and whatnot, you'll find out that they're crazy. Like some people are on some real crazy work type stuff. I am an earth angel myself, and I'm a clairvoyant, so I see certain things that other people don't. So I'm highly protected by the divine. And I will come in and be a protector and defender to other people who don't see certain things. There are people that do magic. And they are like in the mirror they watch. There's weirdo pedophiles in the mirror. That's how they watch their little kid victims and stuff. And they can be stalkers. This is how the weirdos from the dark web and stuff, they get so good at what they do and you can't figure out what the hell it is they're doing, but they're doing something weird. Like, it's very deep. I am knowledge in those types of things. Other people are not. It's hard to tell. There's a mixture of these types of individuals. There's people in the mirror from back in
It's scary here.
1940s who were doing research and stuff. Could be from a secret
Phil.
fucking lab from the military. Who knows? Actually, there's people from all different types of groups, is what I have found out. One by one, they kind of got busted, but it wasn't really like a big deal. It's just good to know. It's good to be able to decipher who's part of a greater good society versus a weirdo cult. Like there's some weirdo Satanist cults out here who are looking in at people in the mirrors and using their crystal balls and whatnot, and they don't have any respect for people. Some people feel like they have privacy issues and people are trying to steal their mail and weirdo stuff like serial killers and stuff. So yeah, when the angels come around, they have their illusions. They kind of protect them from these other individuals who are more devilish, and they try to mimic um, God's strongest warriors. Like I'm talking earth angels and eternal beings like the ancient ancestors, and then there's star seeds whose their souls are like from other planets, but they are here for a human experience. After you pass on, like your subconscious kind of holds experience that you gain lifetime after lifetime.
Find my ashes.
All right, so we got some court documents that may be like an investigation or something that is of importance. We got these people who are trying to investigate certain details and facts. They are fishing for the answers and whatnot that is helping them in their investigations. They're mixed in with other people trying to do their own little private investigations. Like, there's a shit ton of private investigators out here. I'm a paranormal investigator. I didn't start out that way, but it's turned out. I've turned out to do more paranormal investigating the last few years. But we have this 8 to 11-year-old Somebody's looking to touch but not really buying. We have Archangel Metatron making a transformation happen. Some shady offers. Oh, yikes. Sounds like we got some pedophiles on the hook. Find your spirit animal. So maybe somebody's spirit animal will help when it comes to capturing this predator. Yeah, this predator is going to get caught up in the illusions. The illusions of good people versus evil people kind of collide. And then people just get caught up in some shit. The universe like sets them up and puts that shit together. You be like stuck, like you got your shit figured out. And you'll be like stuck in limbo, feeling like, God, why is everything so stagnant right now? I just want to like move on with my life. And then all of a sudden, shit just starts picking up. It's like that wheel of fortune starts spinning, and like God's plan just starts fucking unfolding like boom, boom, boom. Because all his warriors, the chosen ones, and like the chosen ones here in human form, who are learning human experiences, are working with the ancestors and angels, like crossed over people from other realms. Like I do that because of my position, who I am as a clairvoyant medium. So there's other people like me. It's all about your intentions. Certain things can't be ignored. A lot of people like me are unfortunately victimized, persecuted. We don't get as much respect as we should. We have a King of Swords who is going to stand in his truth and put his foot down when it comes to some things. We have somebody taking creative action. And this is some strong creative action. It gets people's attention. It's eye-opening. You know, sometimes this is what the angels do. They know how to actually get people's attention. Remember how I was just saying a little bit ago in this reading that sometimes people just don't give a fuck about certain things until they have to give a fuck. So the universe will draw you in some way to, because they know how to get you to give a fuck. The universe fishing you in to be like, hey, come check this out. It's all about the intentions. Maybe.
Hers.
You're tired of the same old, and going round and round. So the universe literally tapped some people on the shoulder and revealed some things to them. So the universe is kind of bringing the energy to, look, it's time to move on. This is the way. Like Return of the Jedi. We got feeling flirty.
Malevolence.
Somebody's buying time. Trying to create an injustice. We got Barias. That means special forces are watching over a situation. One, a spiritual quest. You need to go on this quest and see what happens. Look out for this dark energy, maybe. Yeah, fish in this fucker that we were talking about just a minute ago. Connected to some children and doing weird stuff. We got something that's gonna go down at the crossroads here. To do with these children. Somebody's goals or visions. Sour Patch.
Struggling.
Sour Patch Kids. You know what they do in the commercials? They do fucked up shit. And then they try to like patch it over and smooth it over and they're like, sorry. And then they're gone. Right? What the fuck is that shit all about? We have 888 eternal beings. Somebody's haunted. Literally. When you fuck with certain individuals who are highly protected, you will be haunted. We have this dad.
This is my home.
Heal the past, live the present, dream for the future. Your past mistakes are not your future. We are all growing, healing, and evolving. We got something to do with pet defense. Six of Pentacles. Balance is being restored material-wise. Somebody has run out of something. It could be patience. But it's causing a lot of conflict. At this union where peoples are coming back together to express their viewpoints. About a Queen of Flowers. Queen of Flowers rules with creativity. So a lot of entertaining and talking and putting on shows. Really. And we have an Eight of Cups here. Somebody's walking away from the illusions this Queen of Cups has created. Although it may be very entertaining, is it necessary? That's the question. We have somebody hitting an X from the universe because
Trust the
something
woman.
they said or did was seemingly unnecessary. We're going hunting here for the real cause of the chaos and the problems and the real reasons some of us feel regretful for choices that we made at certain crossroads in the past where it could have been like life altering and life changing to do something different. We have to look for the signs in nature. Nature is speaking. We have something to do with a 4 to 7-year-old. Fascinated but intimidated. Relationship lessons. Your soulmate may not be your usual choice. 444, sleeping on it. Somebody gave somebody oral. And they have the free will to move, choose, speak, and be whatever they want to be. And that's fine. At the bottom of the
I'm
deck,
outside.
something people are not really seeing is that somebody's trying to take some action and make somebody feel a little better about hitting this tower moment. Like, it's not completely your fault. That's 7 of Cups. What's 7 of Cups? Having a brain fart. What 7 of Cups is right now? Oh yeah, they're options. Yeah, they're not quite sure why their options were dwindled down to be only this, that, or that other way. It's
Star.
almost like somebody was walked like a fucking dog to live a life that somebody else has planned for them. It's fucking weird. If you feel like that's you, it's not only you, it's multiple people. Why is that? It's almost like a simulation. Some people seem scripted when they talk to you. You can tell because sometimes it
Blasphemy.
it like fits in, but not really. It's almost like injected. These are bougie people. There's bougie people behind that. They are fake newsers. They will essentially, bougie means to like stick a needle into a small hole. So imagine like me like bougieing out your mouth, stretching it, and then injecting a narrative. That's what they want to do. They do that through psychological messages, just like the universe will send. They're mimickers. They get ahead of the game. The spirits know that. They do witch stuff. We have the Hierophants, who are spiritualists. And then we have taking action that counts. Because it's all about the intentions. It's a spiritual war. Always. Are you in tune with it or not? Sometimes you get caught up in it and you didn't even mean to be. And that's when your ancestors kick in and protect your ass. They're going to help with the things that you're blind to and whatnot. That was just confirmation. We have guilty by association. Heart took a hit. At least you weren't dead. Curious about a new person.
We are here always.
It's not your battle. We have a crime scene. Go back to when this happened and that happened. Who's really to blame? Because that's who the universe is pointing the fingers at. They're going to help in exposing that. It's follow your own intuition. You'll sense it. Your shit stinks. Your character's off. You're sus. You're weird. It's the way they avoid answering certain questions. It's the way they block you from taking certain options that make more sense. It's like, do you even really care if we do what makes sense? Some people really want to do what
Go
actually
fuck yourself.
fucking makes sense. Some people just don't. They have like their own weird agenda that makes most sense to them personally. So you gotta draw the line with those people. Alright. I'll leave that here. I hope this helps. Don't forget to like the video. And if you haven't subscribed to me already, make sure you subscribe.
Lily.